Hey everyone, here with Whizzard, and we're up against the unreleased new ID, Jinteki Potential Unleashed. When the runner takes at least 1 net damage, trash the top card of the stack. So that's an interesting ability. It's hard to know exactly how good it is, because doing damage is somewhat inconsistent. Sometimes it's going to be very easy to do, other times they're just not going to take very much damage. We got a Ronin. Ooh. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. I could inject here. What's the odds I draw more than 3? Pretty low. Let's just fill up our hand. Okay, that's a good one. So we'll count how many triggers he's able to get this turn. It's 45-12, so that's a downside. But with the card pool getting bigger and bigger, it's, I would say, less of a downside than it used to be. You can get most of your staples in faction. So this could be a shock, for example. We could have run that, taken a net, and lost the top card of our stack. How bad would that have been? Not that bad, in all honesty. It depends if you're like a deck that has certain cards you really want. Like if you're a criminal, you lose your card off the top of the deck. You could be in very rough shape, but Paperclip now is going to make that not a non-issue. Losing your other breakers, though, could still be an issue, like your only Gordian Blade. There's going to be a lot of randomness to it, so I'm not sure if it's a fantastic design. You know, if you need your levy and it's the top card and then you lose it, or conversely you lose the same old thing that you needed, could be bad news too. Just gonna just sit back and build up. So this is a non-wild side build. This is just clone chips, standard breakers, the fixed ones, net ready eyes. List by the big boy. Seems pretty solid. What is this? House of Knives, right. So he's going to get 3 triggers off of that. Burn 3 cards off our stack. Seems decent. We're going to have to run through that anyway. There's no way to really avoid taking that damage. We want the Grimoire. I don't think we need it. Definitely don't need that. The Sucker. I think we need that. So we'll go here and take a net here. Lose a card off the stack. We lose a Parasite. That's a good hit for him. And are we safe on 3? We should be safe on 3. So we'll store Katie. Double DNA Tracker. This ice is nasty. I think this is one of the best ice we've seen in a very long time. This is almost like a better toll booth, I would say. In most cases, this is going to be a nastier hit than hitting with a toll booth. Still $8, but an extra power strength, and it has 3 subs, so Fem is not going to beat this very easily. And the subs are nasty. Net damage and losing money. Whew, it is mean. So this will burn through our entire David with 1 use, which I'm not happy with. Well, I guess we could play Yogg, but without 3 Suckers, it's actually not any good. We're going to worry about shocks. I think we're going to worry about shocks. I'm going to play the Yogg out right now. So we don't have a levy. We're going to run a stack sooner or later. There's no points here right now. It's the Fetal AI, which we don't overly want. He's played Hokusai to R&D. If we face check, this could really, really hurt us. So let's keep loading Katie. I'm going to avoid playing the Econ cards. If possible, use them as fodder. I might play the Liberate because there's just a lot of money, but the gambles at least are not necessarily needed. Excuse me. Static. Rude. So we do want to steal now. Fetal could be on the table. Kaminu destroys us. This net ready is probably going to be really good for us. We lose 2 cards. Let's get that down. Miss the iPad worse. Oh well, we'll have this to boost our Yogg. We get 2 suckers, now we can beat DNA Tracker for free, which is a big difference for paying a ton. He's gonna sneak Another House of Knives out. Yeah. Good for him. I mean, we're scared, and we kind of should be. Psychic Field is a problem. Unsure what even playing Peddler, but I feel like we need to steal the Fetal before this attack does too much to us. We got a Keyhole. It's kind of dicey. I really don't want to run HQ and see a Kamanu. Petals for Petals burns our stack so fast. We're in a bit of trouble here. I think we're kind of paralyzed until Mimic comes out, which we have 2 copies of. The thing is, once our stack is empty, it won't do anything, right? So that's the one benefit of it. We could play our entire stack and use our last 5 cards as a buffer, but that's pretty risky against these Fetals. Mimic, huzzah! So now we can try the HQ. This, I guess, it's DNA tracker. Yep. So that will burn our entire David. We have no color, so that's going to stay up and be a nuisance. But we get to firebag it, maybe steal this Fetal to turn off the static Chronos project. That's good. That's good. Okay, let's clear this Jackson. It's important. Oh, it's whenever. Oh, geez, I thought it was once a turn. I'm bad at reading. So our Clippy's in the bin, and our stack's running at an alarming rate. This Grimoire is going to do what for us? It's our only other copy. It's going to make our 3rd Parasite better. It's going to give us memory for the 2nd Sucker if that's what we need. Wow, he's chugging through us. If we had our Levy, we'd be a lot happier here. He is burning through our stack. So this is now, I guess, Keyhole. We could get Keyhole out. Don't know what's in his hand right now. So Carver makes it 5. Sucker makes it 4. Net Ready Eyes. I think I want this Grimoire. Oops. Wrong server. Go here, net ready. Good combo. Let's see if he's got an agenda in there. Ronin. Okay, have to get rid of that. 3 cards, what can he do to me? Nothing. Let's load Katie. But I don't think we're going to run out of money. I think we're going to run out of cards, and then we're going to take some damages. But the knives are both gone, so that's good. We can free run onto the HQ, which he knows. We haven't run any of these yet. Will we check one of these? First click was fairly safe for us, and we what's a problem for us? Psychic Field, I guess, is an issue. Excuse me. Psychic Field. 1. It's pretty big for him. He's going to wipe out a number of cards. Yeah. It's pretty good. He even paid 0 for it. I'll try to draw these last 2 cards, and then well, his ability will be blank. I didn't realize it was whenever. That actually makes it quite a bit better. Most of the IDs in the first set were like the first time each turn. So interesting. Let's get these last 2 cards to safety. So we can pedal into keyhole. Do we store this turn? Yeah, I'm a little worried about running late in the turn against a deck that's got to have snares. I feel like HQ is still the place to go with Baguette firing and also him not having a way to really protect larger agendas. See, now we're in a pickle. Overrider is bad. Junebug is pretty bad too. I would bet there's shocks and archives. Let's just see what's on HQ right now. Who's the second DNA tracker? We'll lose our sucker. Oh. It's pretty good. And he still has the $1 to activate his potential Junebug. Yeah, so I think we're just not going to access because we'll lose our sucker token. This is our chance to run R&D where we can't res the Hokusai and defuse it. Card from deck, bioethics. Oh, yes, we got to get rid of that. And we do have to trash this also. Nothing really beats us last click, so let's go again. I'm still scared of this Junebug. We go down low on cards, it's a problem for us. Another DNA tracker. I guess you can't afford it for now. We got another sucker, so we'll go to run HQ for a net loss of 1 sucker. Or no, we can't. We need net ready. No, it's okay. Yeah, we net ready Yogg, 1 sucker here, 1 sucker here. Ice Carver helping us out. So we can try keyholing him out. I think that's our best option. Excalibur. Okay. Well, I can live with that. That fires. We'll get a sucker. We'll get a keyhole run. We just can't actually take the agenda this turn. I'd rather hit Jackson anyway. So our runs are grayed out. We can parasite one thing. And it's gotta be... It's gotta be this DNA tracker, right? Or we save all our cards. I think we want to have access to HQ. Because right now we've got access to R&D, but we can't do the same thing on HQ where a bad guy can run. I'm hoping we can deck him by removing the 3rd Jackson and running Baguette and keyholes until he goes down. So if this isn't CVS... Oh, if it's CVS, we're blown out so hard. What do you think? Do we risk a CVS wrecking our face here? He's got 5 credits. Oh, I'm so scared of that being CVS. I think we'll just let it slow die. Shock sweeps House of Knives. Yeah, I guess House of Knives. Okay, I think now we're... So we net ready our Mimic. We always pay through this. We can't pay through this. So we need to net ready our Yogg just in case. Is that the plan? Oh, even then it won't be enough. Yeah, okay. So if that's CVS, we get wrecked. I don't think it's CVS. Here we go. Oh, that's a relief. Well, we want that, but it hurt. Can go again, risking a snare. We don't know where any snares are. Really uncertain how bad it is to run again. I think we'll not run again. I don't want to... The snares have to eventually come to his hand, right? If we can keyhole a couple snares away. The draw button's lit up, but I can't draw. It's taunting me. If I can know where the snares are, I'll feel better. Things ain't looking great right now. So we can keyhole him once a turn. We can potentially die to snare. Interesting. It's going to pop Jackson to bring back Jackson. So we need to bury the next Jackson. He's the main thing we got to get done. So had I parasited the Excalibur, he would have been able to play more. Whoa, he didn't send back his Jackson. Snare kills us straight up, so I'm going to just avoid HQ, I think. I mean, we can accelerate the Bagat, the mill with Bagat, but... So we put food in the bin. We can break Crick on Archives, so I don't think there's anything to worry about. We'll try to get two 2-pointers in the bin and go in like that. There's a food in there. There's 2 snares in there. All right. He probably drew it off the thing. So this is now a DNA tracker, which we don't care about at all. Thanks to our absurdly efficient breaker set. Excuse me. Yeah. Y'all could make a comeback when this comes up, because breaking this with anything else is awful. Like, you really cannot use... Cyber Cypher is $5. That's still quite a bit. Doing that with Passport or whatever, not a good time. All right, 2 foods are in the bin. Fingers are crossed. That he can't stop us. I don't think he can stop us. Look in this IC that we care about. Nothing, right? If this is LL repression, we might get blown out, but I'm gonna gamble that it's not. Drum roll. Another DNA tracker. Yeah, that's fair. Normally, Incredible Ice. I think it's not going to do the job here. Access food. And there's 2 fields in there also. Interesting. So we could have taken both of them really, because there's no damage from archives. Whew, that got down to the wire. I was pretty scared we were gonna hit some random thing. Maybe even the one HQ run I did was not right. I'm wondering if we should have just parasited the Excalibur and gone for like crazy amount of keyhole runs. Because I wasn't sure how many snares he'd found in his hand. I binned one. Yeah. Okay, so we were wise to not run the single advance card. I figured that's what it was because he would probably not play Overrider if he sees Sweep Sweep coming out and also the DBS. No, it seems fine. I mean, the Feetals are tough to score, right? Yeah, if he had a way to purge us out, and then he had DNA Tracker on 2 servers, we would have had to slowly get suckers on R&D. Not sure. The deck is good though, like Net Ready Ice Carver as a combination will negate a lot of ice and make your Yogg just like wreck a third of the ice in their deck for free. I think key for us this game was getting at that Hokusai without taking damage from it. That was nice. I was worried to go there, take a damage, lose a card off our stack, and it would be plenty of value for him. But we got it safely. Alright, thanks for watching. Gonna be interesting. I need to see what it does.